Just awesome. So Dick Pound said
epic.
Canada's not coming, and the whole world said,
"Oh yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home."
very cool. I
great.
think that's awesome. Way to go, Canada.
So to get the Corona stuff out of the way.
Oh, no, it's not out of the way. Sorry, go ahead.
Do you have another one? Okay.
But after you.
Okay. A polling firm in Canada did an online survey consisting of 1,664 Canadian adults, all of which are members of the Angus Reid Forum. I don't know what that is.
Polling forum.
Yeah. So out of this thing, what they found was 1 in 3 Canadians worry that they'll miss rent or mortgage payments due to this. 44% are already laid off or have lost work.
44%.
16% are not working. 18% are expecting less work, and 22% are anticipating no lost work at all.
22%. That's disappointing.
That's not good.
And the stat I heard last week was of the 30% of people will not be going back to work after this. Your jobs are just not going to be there. So you think that 44%, of that 44%, 30% of them are just fucked.
Now, here's how bad this is. The federal government said last week that it has been flooded with a record number of new applications for employment insurance since the crisis began.
Yes.
For all of March last year, there were about 150,000 applications. Okay? Last week alone were 929,000.
That is something. 100,000 people. 900,000 people.
Yeah,
a million?
929,000.
In a country of fucking... We only have 30 million, and one of those million is out of work? That is fucked up.
Yeah, and that's just the first week alone.
Yeah, and it's not getting better.
Going to keep going up over the next. No, that number's going to keep going up over the next probably month.
Oh, huge! Because there's so many businesses right now that are being optimistic, and like a lot of gyms are renting out their equipment and shit to people so they can use it at home because they can't come to the gym. But that's not going to last. Their businesses are fucked. Like a lot of small businesses that are still clinging onto something right now because they still have something to offer. In 2 weeks, they have nothing. Like. It's this doesn't get better. This doesn't improve after social distancing. It just gets worse.
That's right.
And that's gay.
So that's just insane. I can't get over those numbers. That's fucked.
It's like Great Depression numbers. Like if you read about the Great Depression in the 20s, we are like at those numbers. We're 2008 numbers for sure. Buy gold, kids.
Expecting it to surpass that by halfway through next month.
Buy gold. Buy gold now.
Yeah.
Get out of currency. Buy gold. Gold never loses its value. Muammar Gaddafi wanted to get off the gold. He wanted gold. He wanted to get off the American standard and go to a gold standard. That's why they whacked him.
Mm-hmm.
Gold's get away from banks. And by the way, fuck banks. They're like turning people away for these mortgages and stuff. They say the government's ordering them to do it, but they're not actually doing it. And fuck you. We bailed you out 10 years ago. It's your fucking turn, you big pricks.
Not only that, Eric, but one of the things that, like, when people are getting the offer for that 6-month reprisal on their mortgages, the banks, which nobody has said anything about because apparently, at least what I've been able to find out, the government was going under the assumption that the banks were just going to follow suit with this.
Yeah, and they're not.
The banks are still charging you interest.
Yep.
Which means once your payments start back up, your amount that you owed is now higher than what it would have been if you had continued to be paying it off.
Exactly. They're
So
fucking.
yeah, they're rightfully screwing the people.
Are you kidding me? Like, do you not remember 2008? You fucking owe us one, you cunts.
Right?
I said this is perfect. Let's do this. Let's start over. I didn't believe in too big to fail. There's no such thing as too big to fail. You fucking failed.
Yeah.
I wanted them shut down. I wanted to get rid of them. It was the perfect opportunity to change the system, and we didn't. We pussied out, and we listened to George fucking Bush. And now these pricks won't even let a guy slide on his mortgage for a couple of months?
Yeah.
Fuck you guys. Oh, I hate that I had to open a bank account yesterday.
I know.
I've been doing so good for so many years without one. But direct deposit. Stupid Walmart. Yeah. I mean, great Walmart that I love working for. And I gotta say, in the midst of all of this, Walmart is giving each employee a $2 raise for all the hard work they've done. They're increasing the employee discount, and they're hiring 10,000 people right now because they know people need jobs. So, fuck, the big evil corporation's looking pretty fucking good from where I'm sitting.
I do agree. They're the ones who can afford to do all this stuff, so makes sense.
They didn't have any laptops for less than $700 on their shelves today. So we're going to have to look into that when I start work on Saturday, but see what's going on there. That doesn't seem compliant in my opinion. That doesn't seem very compliant. Oh, I'm going to be the worst. I'm totally going to be like Robot Eric. You're not compliant. What does that even mean? Shut up.
Shut up, compliant non-person.
You will comply. I am the compliance officer. You must comply. Do you even know what that means? Shut up.
It means I get paid more than you. Shut up.
Questioning me is not in compliance. One sad thing. This is going to make you sad. I don't know. Maybe you know it already. Maybe you don't. NASA has suspended production on the new launching system and the Orion module due to coronavirus. The contract for the lunar lander was supposed to be awarded in March or April. All those meetings have been canceled. So it looks like 2024 is not happening. That gives the flat earthers are gonna fucking eat that up. Well, see, it's not happening because space isn't there. It's all, this just proves what we've been saying all along. Like, fuck you guys. Like, it sucks that, like, Q got some credibility over the fucking impeachment thing because he called that. Now these pricks are like, you're not going in 2024. Space isn't there. You can't go. We're like, we're fucking going. They're like, no, you're not. Then sure enough, now we're not. So now we get to listen to that. Well, no, I blocked them all out. I got them all out of my life, but
maybe we can blame flat earthers for this virus. Maybe it was them that did it. Specifically so that NASA couldn't do the fucking flight.
Well, I wouldn't put it past them. Like,
I only wouldn't put it past with the sense that they don't have the brain capacity to pull this off.
They don't, but they definitely, if someone infiltrated their little group that had the brain capacity, they wouldn't hesitate. They would do this in a second. They're all sitting at home jerking off to 12 Monkeys, just waiting for a chance to do something like this.
That fucking movie.
That's a great movie, but
it's a classic. There's no getting around it.
But I guarantee you, they wouldn't bat an eye. They would be all over this shit.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, if this episode seems a little choppy, it's because it is. We can only record 15 minutes at a time right now, so that's happening. But it'll sound good. It'll sound better when I edit it together. But I'm just apologizing ahead of time because I don't like to disappoint you guys. Especially in this time when nobody's listening to podcasts. That is why Eric's in charge. I was wondering, hey, why is Eric in charge? Oh, yeah. That's why.
Because Gordon wouldn't care about disappointing somebody.
Oh. Did I say go buy a t-shirt? Yeah, I already said go buy t-shirts.
Yeah.
That sucks. I really wanted 2024 to happen. I am unhappy. I'm
That's
unhappy
very,
with this
very
virus. I don't know. I think in this time, it's important for us to all be honest and forthcoming with each other. And I gotta say, I am not a fan of this virus. I just think I should make that publicly known. I do not like the coronavirus very much. Don't care for it.
No. It's
No.
not your friend.
No, and I'm okay admitting that. I don't I don't know if I really said anything prior to this. But
Well, you were never a fan or not a fan before. It was just a matter of how it was being portrayed and done within the media. This is the first time you've actually had feelings directly related to the virus itself.
yeah, well, it was hard for me to admit. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I don't like it.
Man. Now, speaking of the virus, I got a couple of things to get out of the way about the virus. One, as I'm sure you've heard, the big HNIC, for those that don't know what that stands for, that's the head nigger in charge. Prince Charles himself, Kitty Diddler, fucking extraordinaire. He has tested positive for the COVID-19.
I actually wanted to talk to you about this because I think with him coming, I think it's going to start being like a kitschy thing. You're going to see all these celebrities like, I got COVID-19. Like, it's going to be a fucking fad now to get it.
I will guarantee you are absolutely right. And it was all started by Tom Hanks.
Yeah. You're going to see like fucking Paris Hilton or something in the next couple of days. Like one of those fucking people. I've got it too.
Wait for the Kardashians. That's when you know. Because you know one of the Kardashians are going to come forward and be like, no, oh my God, I have it now too.
Well, they're in a big...
I got sniffles.
They're in a big fucking piss up with Taylor Swift again, so... Because, I don't know, her husband, whatever... Kanye, sorry.
Yeah.
Him and Taylor Swift are in something, and now fucking Kardashians all. I can see her like not saying she has it, but like saying like Taylor Swift started it.
Yep. He had Kanye, for the record. Do you know who Michael Rappaport is?
Of course, he's my hero.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
one of.
Guys, I'm a big fan. I'm a very big fan myself. Every single time Michael Rappaport even mentions Kim Kardashian's name in any shape or form, Kanye will always call him up and bitch him out for it. Well, Rappaport made a whole big thing about the new feud thing starting back up with Taylor Swift, and Kanye called and left a message again, freaking out on him. It's so... Because Rappaport just plays the fucking message. He doesn't give a shit. He just plays the whole thing right on the air. Here it is.
Do you follow him on it? Do you follow him on Instagram?
On Instagram? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
His Instagram is
it's
fucking I hate that I just said that. I can't believe I follow him on Instagram. Like, fuck me.
Yeah.
But his Instagram is
It's
pretty
amazing.
fucking special. My favorite ones are the ones where he doesn't know the camera's on and he's just sitting there smiling like an idiot for 2 minutes. It's like, what are you doing? It's recording. Oh, is it? And that's the end.
Yeah, it just ends with that. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, no, he's a good dude. And I always liked him. I liked him. He was one of my favorite part of Friends. He was one of the best cameos on Friends ever.
Yeah, I've loved him even before that.
He was the first thing I remember seeing. The first thing I remember seeing him in was Mighty Aphrodite. Early 90s, maybe even late 80s Woody Allen movie. Super duper funny. Woody Allen's movies are great.
Yeah, I loved him.
He's a piece of shit. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah. He's just a filthy human being, but his movies are awesome.
I've